Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. We've got such a... Oh, just what happened? That card flew off. A little bit like Star Wars just a moment ago. The Hanged Man just rolling upside down, looking pretty comfortable. It's kind of interesting. I mean, we have such a beautiful autumn day today here in Australia. It's just one of those perfect days where it's warm, but it's got a cool breeze, but it's not too cold and it's not too hot, and it's just the perfect weather. So stars obviously come in and just gone, yeah, I'm hanging out here with Libra, which is really nice. And yeah, the Hanged Man, patience and perspective. This is your reading for the mid-month for the second half of April. So we are still in your opposite sign, Aries, and there is a new moon, a second new moon in Aries for the month, which is going to be an eclipse. And so that's kind of big energy coming through. As you know, eclipses can bring in reset, change, unexpected change, but this can happen like up to 6 months after the event, after the eclipse. And then we move into Taurus season, which is very, patient energy, gaining the perspective about what just happened with that eclipse. What is this thing that's just kind of come in here? So it feels like things are going to slow down a little bit. And when we hit Taurus season, move into Taurus season, we immediately go into a Mercury retrograde cycle. Mercury is in Taurus. So it's kind of like this sense of going back over some old things that I just get this sense of taking things a lot slower here. So having the patience to gain a new perspective is something that's coming through for you here, Libra. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you in the second half of April. What's shifting and changing for Libra in the second half of April? Oh, the Emperor. I was just thinking about Aries. I was like, oh, yeah, the Aries season, and Jupiter's in the Aries. And this is actually, I remember Libra's been getting some really good readings because Aries is your opposite sign. So the opportunities are coming to you as well. So we have Emperor, Mars. Oh, sorry. Dropped the Emperor. Mars, Aries, and the Sun. So what's shifting and changing is the heat of the Aries season, quite literally. But the Emperor energy is where I think you're going to feel a little bit more in control. That's the thing. By understanding, what we've got Aries and Taurus coming in here with the Hanged Man and the Emperor. So what happened in that Aries season? There was just so much that potentially could have come in, new doors, new opportunities. Something could come in with that eclipse. And it's like, let's just have a sense of, let's just think about it. Let's try and regain some kind of control. So I feel like you're kind of stepping into your power here and potentially thinking about taking charge of a situation, Libra. So let's see what else is coming through for you. I will put these cards up on the screen because Star is sitting in the middle of it, but he's kind of made a bit of a space for me, which is good. So it was better when you were rolling onto your back like the Hanged Man. Okay. Still taking up all the space. But anyway, so let's see what's coming in for you, Libra. So this reading, Libra, is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a full picture of what's going on for you. And it's a general reading, Libra. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And there is no extended reading. It is a mid-month reading. The extendeds are in the monthly reading. I'd love it if you come and check out my beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time. The link for that is in the description box below. Okay, no, you're not shuffling the cards today. Okay, you want to have a go at playing with the cards, but you're going to go sit over there for the moment. Okay, don't disrupt the reading too much, Mr. Cranky. Off you go. You go over there. That's it. He wants to play with the cards too. Okay, let's see what's coming in for Libra. I just want to shuffle it one more time, Libra. Sorry, I've got to get the right frequency into the cards. Okay, that feels better. All right. Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth, is something that you're really wanting to nurture, crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. You're wondering, do you want to do this on your own? Because there's a relationship here in your conscious mind that you might be thinking about. And the Seven of Swords, there could be a big reevaluation of plans, like who are you doing these things with? And we have in the recent past the Eight of Cups. So in the future, the Ace of Swords, you're going to get the clarity is coming through, which is great. Temperance energy, Very nice. Thank you, Star, for rolling over right like how we wanted it. Just when we needed it. Six of Wands. There's success around you. This is the card of success, victory, validation, the Four of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay, yeah, review process coming up. This is a Mercury retrograde energy coming through. Ooh, something really fantastic could come out of this. And we have the Magician coming in. Wow. Okay. This is a potent time to manifest what it is that you want here. Very, very potent manifestation energy coming through. And I kind of think, is it for you or for somebody else? So, there's this consideration of a relationship here. But the Magician is like opening your mind up to all these new possibilities that are coming in, which feels exciting. But for the moment, you're like, the situation is the Queen of Pentacles, which is more of an internal, slow energy of nurturing nurturing some kind of stability in your world, or wanting to nurture some kind of stability. Crossed by the Nine of Pentacles, it may feel like, the Nine of Pentacles can be being single or doing things on your own or your own terms. So it kind of feels like, okay, what am I nurturing my life? What am I nurturing it for? Am I nurturing it for me, or am I nurturing it for me and somebody else? Am I wanting somebody else to be part of this as well? So it feels like it's kind of a big reevaluation of what's making you happy in terms of your stability and in terms of that and relationships at this moment in time. The Nine of Pentacles can be independence, freedom, and being financially free. So it may be that you're kind of thinking further down the track of where you want to be and, how much financial freedom is there around you at this moment in time? Is this something you're wanting to nurture and bring in? So that's something that can come through with it as well. But in your conscious mind, we got the Two of Cups, which is the card of love, connection, relationships. So potentially there's a relationship or that is on your mind, or someone's on your mind, or just even wanting or thinking about that in general. With the Magician energy, this is kind of potentially working out some hows. How is this going to happen? How are we going to do this together? Or how am I going to bring this sense of nurturing into my life? So, how? It could be, if you're single, it might be a deep questioning of who you're actually looking for. If you're already in a relationship, it may be a sense of, what journey are we on together? How stable is it? How fulfilling is it? Where is this going, kind of thing? So it could be that sort of energy that comes through. So definitely love, relationship, feeling connected is something in your conscious mind. At the base, we've got the Seven of Swords, which this is like a reevaluation, like major reevaluation of plans, or, where things are at with the Seven of Swords. And it may feel like, wanting to step into... It may even be that you're reworking some of the boundaries and rules that you've set up around love and connection that have been you want to move away from, you want a bit more freedom, or you want to rework that in some way, shape or form. That's something that can come through with the Seven of Swords. In the recent past, we've got the Eight of Cups. So this is the card of emotionally detaching from something or someone, and just walking away from an energy or a situation and detaching from it because it just hasn't been feeling right. Maybe it did feel right for a while and it just suddenly is like, no, it's not feeling right for me. So it's kind of this sense of searching for emotional fulfillment. It's kind of like this energy of that's what's been coming up in the recent past. What is it? The people around you, and this doesn't have to necessarily be like love relationships. It can be work relationships, families, friends. Like, how nourishing is this for your emotional needs? There's sort of things that are coming up, or questions around that. In the near future, we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is where you're getting a very clear idea. There's clarity coming through, new ideas, new cycles, that you might be new conversations that are coming in here with the Ace of Swords. So perhaps a new way of expressing things could be coming in with this, with the Ace of Swords. So it could be a brilliant new idea that you could be manifesting here, which is amazing. But you're presenting as the Temperance energy. Again, this is a card of being very patient, the temperance energy is that, and it's like the magic of the magician, both the temperance and the magician, when they are the two cards that represent alchemy. Things are shifting and changing form. Magic is at play here. So it is just about having the patience to understand that something's shifting its shape in a way. And so the patience and the perspective is going to be really kind of a thoughtful energy around where you're going and what the people around you mean and where you're going with them. That's a really important journey. The temperance energy is about health, healthy balances, healthy boundaries, healthy relationships with the temperance card. And for some of you, maybe if you're single, you're thinking about dipping your toe back in. There's new paths that are coming in, or new people that are coming in, that, or situations that are feeling more aligned, because balance and harmony is kind of wanting to be restored here with this. It's a very balanced kind of assessment that's coming in. Okay, so energy surrounding you, got the Six of Wands. And this is success. This is actually being, there's a lot of successful people or successful or opportunities for success around. The Six of Wands is also the card of validation, like being seen, somebody seeing you for who you are, or doing something successfully. So there really is, either way, it's like it's showing you how to be seen and validated, or to be successful. There's people around that you're seeing examples of it, and you're like, okay, if this is not happening to me, then I'm seeing it with other people. So I'm being guided by the universe here. So let's get these in order a little bit more. Now that Star's kind of moved on, it's probably too hot for him there. So let's see. We've got, I'm just going to move these around to get them in the right spot. So yeah, we've got hopes and fears, the Four of Cups, and this is kind of like a little bit like the Eight of Cups. It's like something's emotionally on offer, and it's like, I don't know if I want that or if it feels right. It's kind of getting a bit restless, a bit bored, dissatisfied with something. And it's like, I don't, if I'm on the search for fulfillment here, I don't want it to feel, I'm kind of really being quite particular about what it is that I'm searching for. I don't want it to feel like the same old thing, or, I'm actually searching for something that's going to feel good. So there's sort of a major re-evaluation of your happiness that's coming in here and this is, I think, something a lot to do with the Mercury retrograde energy. And happiness to do with your work, happiness to do with your relationships, happiness to do with your home. There's like a major thing, the Judgment card is the review energy, and it may be a lot of clearing out, a lot of clutter, decluttering. So it may be even like things like going through social media and just going, no, that's not fulfilling that. So it could be a little bit of that sort of stuff going on. It could be quite literally just cleaning the house or decluttering an area, whether it's emotional decluttering, mental decluttering, physical, like cleaning and clearing. But that seems to be something that could definitely make you happy. This is kind of the thing of clearing something out could create a new opportunity for you here. And that's what the temperance energy is saying. A new path is opening up that is more aligned, but it's having the patience to see it for the first place and the patience to let it change into the form that it needs to change into. So it very much, this Ace of Pentacles is this fabulous opportunity that's coming out of here, out of the review of what is making you happy. And then it's like, okay, now that I kind of know what I think is going to make me happy, or who or what situation is going to make me happy, then it's something that I'm going to really want to nurture and start up some new cycles around in my life and be like this Queen of Pentacles and nurture this. So it really feels like you're manifesting something quite amazing here with the Magician energy. It is the manifester, the potent opening up to new possibilities. And I really feel like this Ace of Pentacles, it doesn't feel like it's, like I said, it's not what it seems at first. It's kind of not here. It has to take a while. You've got two aces, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of new things that are coming out of this new moon energy that immediately you're reevaluating when you go into like Mercury retrograde. And they seem like fantastic things, new ideas about your home situation, your living situation, your work, how money's working for you, new cycles around relationships. There's just lots of things that can come through here, which almost might feel like a bit of a second chance energy, but it feels like it's just, it feels very like it's you can't see it here until it appears over here in the outcome. So that's what the magician is, quite literally working magic. It's like magic. Ta-da, here's the Ace of Pentacles. You couldn't see it, but you will in the near future with the Ace of Swords. You're seeing something very clearly and seeing that it's kind of like it gets revealed to you. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Libra. So we have, I actually want to pull this one out as well. This one feels right. So we have, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I'm good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. That's what the Ace of Swords can be as well. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. Fantastic. That's the Emperor, claiming your power. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want here with the Ace of Swords in the near future, because you might just get it with the Ace of Pentacles. But it's going to come in like, you know, if it's something you're wanting in the material realm, it really is about asking the right people at the right time in the right way. And this could be a really amazing opportunity that comes through for you. This also says I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. And so I kind of feel, yeah, because Queen of Pentacles is like the homebody. She loves to nurture things, but she's a bit of a homey kind of queen. I do feel like home, clearing and cleaning around the home can actually help bring this energy in. Having your living space feeling good can help bring this energy in. So that's something that's coming through with that as well, Libra. And I want to, stars now decided to leave. So let's see, let's pull a charm for you. Okay, interesting. We have the cross. Christ on the cross, Inri. So it's kind of interesting. It's, yeah, it's like the judgment energy as well, that there's a few things that are coming in. So the cross represents sacrifice. It represents martyrdom. It represents victim mentality that's coming through. The cross to bear that you had to carry. And that's part of what's, I'm also getting birth, death, rebirth with this. And so it very much is a sense with the judgment card. This is when something has risen again, and energy has come up again, and it needs to be reviewed and cleared. And it's been like, this has been something that's been hanging around for a while, quite literally like a cross to bear in some way, shape or form. Something that potentially has been, hasn't had, maybe hasn't necessarily had the best effect, but it's something that you can, there's like a rebirth energy associated with this as well. Very empowering energy, because the Emperor is all about stepping into your power. And so I feel like it's like you could turn something around, turn an energy around. But yeah, again, it's a sense of letting it play out, letting it change form, and the process of birth, death and rebirth occur, so that we've got these beautiful aces coming in that you've manifested quite literally. So yeah, that's it, Libra. It really feels like there is potentially, I mean, this might even be an opportunity for a partner that comes in as well with the Two of Cups. So there's some sort of exciting new opportunity that comes in, but whether it's for you or somebody else. But if it is for somebody else who you're very close to, or there's a partnership in some way, shape or form, that's going to have a positive effect for you as well. So either way, I feel like this is deeply fulfilling, and it's something that can bring you potentially closer to somebody else, or bring in new positive cycles with a relationship or relationships in general, which is really fantastic. So that's your reading, Libra. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It helps with the growth of the channel, and I really, truly appreciate it. If you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time, there's so much other content in there, and it's just, I'd love it if you come and check it out. The link is in the description box below, and take care, Libra.